You know that feeling when you wake up after 8 full hours of sleep, but your head still feels heavy and your eyes burn. The first thing you reach for is coffee. You tell yourself you just need more rest. But even if you slept longer, you would wake up the same way. Then you notice that one friend who only sleeps 6 hours and still wakes up clear, calm, and full of energy. No coffee, no struggle. You start to wonder why. What if the difference is not luck or genetics, but timing? Your brain does not care how many hours you sleep. It cares when you sleep. And right now, most people are sleeping at the wrong time. In this video, you will learn why 6 hours at the right time can restore your body better than 8 hours at the wrong time. You will discover the rhythm that helps your brain wake up sharp, focused, and alive. If you are tired of waking up tired, stay with me. By the end of this video, you will know how to reset your internal clock and wake up refreshed again. Before we start, leave a comment if you have ever felt that morning fog, even after what seemed like a good night of sleep. Your brain does not count hours. It counts sleep cycles. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes and moves through stages that repair both body and mind. The first part is deep sleep, where your body heals, balances hormones, and restores energy. The later part is REM sleep, where your brain organizes memories, regulates emotions, and fuels creativity. When you sleep in sync with these cycles, your brain completes its full recovery. But if you sleep at the wrong time, even a long night can feel broken. You wake up in the middle of a cycle, your brain feels unfinished, and that heavy fog stays with you through the day. That is why someone who sleeps 6 hours with full cycles can feel better than someone who sleeps 8 hours with broken ones. Think of it like watching a movie and leaving 10 minutes before the end. You miss the scene that makes everything make sense. Your brain works the same way. It needs to finish each cycle to feel refreshed. For example, sleeping from 11 to 5:30 allows your cycles to end naturally, but sleeping from 2 to 10 skips the deep stages that happen earlier in the night. You get time on the clock, but not quality in your mind. When planning your rest, stop asking, "How long should I sleep?" and start asking, "Am I finishing my cycles?" You can even track it in 90-minute blocks to plan your wake time more accurately. Before we move on, what time do you usually go to bed? Comment it below. I might show you why that timing is secretly draining your energy. Your body runs on an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. It quietly controls everything from sleep and focus to mood and hormone release. This rhythm follows light, darkness, and timing. When you live in sync with it, you fall asleep faster and wake up full of real energy. When you fight it, your brain loses track of time and every morning feels like jet lag. Here is what actually happens. As the sun goes down, your brain releases melatonin, the hormone that signals rest. Near sunrise, melatonin fades and cortisol rises to wake you up. During the day, serotonin keeps your mood balanced and your mind steady. These chemicals work together in a loop that repeats every 24 hours. But when you scroll on your phone under blue light at 1 in the morning or keep shifting your bedtime, the system breaks. Melatonin is delayed, cortisol fires too soon, and serotonin drops. You wake up groggy and lose focus. It is like charging your phone during a power outage. No matter how long you keep it plugged in, it never fills. That is what happens when your brain tries to recover outside its natural rhythm. Weekends can break this clock too. Staying up late on Friday and sleeping in on Sunday resets the rhythm and makes Monday mornings harder. Once you understand this rhythm, you can start working with your biology instead of against it. The goal is not to sleep more hours. The goal is to stay consistent and align with the timing your body was built for. Some people wake up full of energy while others feel drained even after a long night. The reason is timing. Research shows that your deepest and most restorative sleep happens in a golden window between 10 at night and 2 in the morning. During these hours, your brain enters its strongest phase of deep sleep, repairing cells, balancing hormones, and clearing waste from the day. If you go to bed too late, you miss that window. Your brain still rests, but it skips the heavy recovery work. You wake up with the same tired body no matter how long you sleep. It is like arriving after the cleaning team has finished. The chance for full recovery is gone. Picture your brain as a team of engineers. They begin repairing at 10. If you show up at 1, half the work is already done and the tools are packed away. You can still rest, but the system never resets completely. Sleeping fewer hours is not the danger. Sleeping at the wrong time is. That is why 6 hours inside this golden window often feels better than 8 hours outside it. This window can shift a little depending on your natural rhythm, but the rule is the same. Sleep early enough to catch that first wave of deep recovery. When you feel the urge to scroll late at night, remember you are not just losing time. You are giving up your body's best chance to heal itself. Once you align with this window, your body will start falling asleep naturally again. Now that you understand the science, let's turn it into action. You do not need an expensive gadget or a complex plan. You only need to help your brain remember its natural rhythm. First, set a fixed time to sleep and wake up. For example, go to bed at 11 and wake up at 5:30. Keep that schedule for 7 days straight, including weekends. At first, your body might resist, but within a week your brain will start releasing melatonin automatically at that time. This is how you reset your internal clock. Second, follow the 3-2-1 rule before bed. 3 hours before sleep, stop eating heavy meals. 2 hours before, stop working or solving problems. 1 hour before, turn off your screens and switch to dim or amber light. That final hour is your power down phase. Stretch, breathe deeply, or write down 3 things for tomorrow. You are signaling to your brain that it is safe to rest. Third, get sunlight in the morning. Step outside within 10 minutes of waking up. Morning light shuts off melatonin and boosts serotonin and cortisol in the right order. It acts like a reset button for your body clock. Fourth, cut caffeine after early afternoon. It stays in your system for hours and reduces deep sleep even if you fall asleep easily. Fifth, never force sleep. If you lie awake, get up and do something calm until you feel drowsy again. Forcing rest is like pushing a door that only opens when you pull. And finally, take a short nap during the day. 15 to 20 minutes is enough to recharge without harming your night rhythm. If you apply these small steps tonight, you will feel the difference within a week. Here's your challenge. Choose your bedtime and keep it consistent for 7 nights. By day 4 or 5, you may start waking up before your alarm. That is your body syncing with its rhythm again. Tell me in the comments what time you plan to start tonight. Feeling tired does not always mean you need more sleep. It often means your body and your brain are living on different schedules. When that rhythm breaks, even long nights cannot give you full recovery. But when you start sleeping in tune with your natural timing, everything changes. You wake up lighter, calmer, and more focused. Your mind connects faster, and your mood stays balanced through the day. This is not magic. It is simply your biology working the way it should. The goal is not to add more hours in bed. It is to bring your system back into sync. Most people fight their bodies with caffeine, guilt, or pressure to stay awake. You do not have to fight anymore. You can choose to listen, adjust, and give your brain the timing it truly needs, instead of the hours the clock tells you. When that morning fog returns, remember this line: you are not sleep deprived. You are just out of sync. If this video helped you see your sleep in a new way, type the word sync in the comments. Tell me when you plan to start your new sleep routine. Let this be your first step toward living in rhythm with your body again.